Okay, here we go with some hints for homework sheet 5. The first question, simply factorise this expression. Now we know that when we factorise, the first thing we look for is a common factor. So 2 goes into 14 and 8. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 as a common factor. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm then going to take the trinomial and split that up into 2 brackets. So there's 2 stages for the factorising there. For the second part of the question, you have to find the roots. So whatever answer you got for part A, let's take that x out because we don't know it's there yet. So whatever answer you got for part A, put that equal to 0, and then just work out what each little bracket's worth. For question 2, now please note that I've highlighted this A here, because in the question it says an x, so make sure you change that to an A. Once you've changed that to an A, then it's just 3a times a squared, which makes 3a cubed, 3a times negative 2a, which makes negative, well you can do it, 3a times negative 4, and then negative 1 times a, negative 1 times 2a, negative 1 times negative 4. You have a whole host of things here which you can simplify down for the final answer. Question 3, change the subject. Now the problem with this question, looking at it straight away, is this half. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get rid of that half, and how I get rid of the half is to double this side. So I've got 2u is equal to a, remove the brackets, b plus a times c. I'm going to swap sides, so ab plus ac equals 2u. Now, because I'm looking to get b on its own, that means the ac is going to have to move over to the other side, and it means the a is going to have to move over to the other side. So then I end up with b equals. So the 2u stays there, the positive ac goes across as, and then the a, which is multiplying here, goes across as a divide. Question 4, angles. Now I've not drawn the circle, but we know this here is a 90-degree angle. So if I look at the big triangle, right, then this 48 is in the corner, 90 is in this corner, so you can work out what's in that corner. Once you've worked out what's in that corner, you also know that this here is a 90-degree angle. So that's going to let you work out what this corner here is. Because you know this is 90, then the required angle that you're looking for is just going to be your dot angle plus 90 degrees. Okay? Maybe need to watch that one again. Question 5, calculate the shaded area, this area here. Well, that's found by taking the big sector here and then subtracting the small sector at the top. So the formula for the big sector is the angle at the centre, 160, divided by 360 times pi r squared. And the question tells the radius of the big one is 18. And you need to take away from that, the angle is still 160. This time the radius is dropped down to 10. So just get your calculator working. Question 6, one of these sketching questions. So remember the 4 stages we go through. First thing we do is find the roots. So put x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Factorise it. Work out the x numbers. Once you've done the roots, the next thing we do is the symmetry. How do you do the symmetry? You take each of these answers, add in half to get x equals. Then we do the turning point, sorry. How do we find the turning point? Well, we know what the x number is from here. All we need to do is work out the y number. How do we do that? We put this number that you've just found, sorry, let me take that back. This number that you've just found, you put that back into your y formula. And then remember to write down if it's a max or a min. And the last thing we need to do is to find the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is found by looking for the number at the very end. Remember and write it as a coordinate, 0 something. Once you've got all of that, let me shrink that a wee bit, you then get your graph, put your roots on, put your symmetry on, put your turning point on, join the graph and work out that point there. Question 7, we have a lake which is 3.66 times 10 to the power 5 litres of water. Each litre contains 40,000 bacteria. So how many bacteria altogether? We just take these two numbers and we multiply them together. Okay, so just put these numbers in your calculator, multiply them together, and out will pop the answer. And that's us, guys.